Hi, I'm DW Draffin, and I'm here with my daughter Ember, and we are happy and excited to be part of the No Small Part online festival tonight. Thank you so much to everybody, and not only the people here on screen, but everyone watching. We really appreciate it. I'm a science fiction playwright in San Francisco for the last 30 years. I've done a whole bunch of other things as well, writing for Marvel and DC, sold a couple feature screenplays. Um, I've been doing a lot of audiobooks and history podcasts lately, writing a lot of my independent novels. My daughter, Ember, is about to be a junior in high school. She has already written, directed, and produced her own plays herself, including a Shakespeare in high school last summer, which was a big hit. Uh, if she'd like to say anything now, she could.
Come on up, Ember.
Hi, I'm Ember. As my dad said, I'm a junior in high school right now, and I'm really into theater. I'm very involved in the theater program with my high school, and I love Shakespeare specifically.
Cometary Cruises by David Draffin. Trenton, 57, packs a pair of suitcases and talks on the phone to his daughter, Shae, 17, who walks across a college campus.
Hi, honey, it's Dad. How's things?
Fine.
Good. Classes all good? Everything going fine then?
I just spoke to Mom on Saturday. Didn't she tell you?
She said you were trying rowing. How's that going?
Fine.
Right, you're busy. Headed to the library to study?
Something like that.
Or off to see that new love interest of yours, huh?
Dad, what is it? Why are you suddenly asking me all these questions? You haven't shown this much interest in my life since academic decathlon in 8th grade.
Yeah, about that, honey. Mom and I, we're off on a trip.
Good. You both work too much. Whatever I do when I get old, I'm not going to work as hard as you do. Where are you going this time?
Well, it's kind of a celebration trip on that very subject. It's for my retirement.
What? Wow, really? Mr. 90 hours a week? Are you serious?
Yeah, we just wanted to make sure you were okay before we made any other big changes to the family. Just one at a time, right? So we wanted to give you just
10 weeks. I've been here 10 weeks.
Yeah, well, and I wanted to retire. I mean, can you blame me? I gave my heart and soul to the firm, especially these last few years. And now, well, I mean, we're not the super rich or anything, but we can have a very nice ride off into the sunset.
Dad, you're not dying. You're only like 55?
57. But I don't plan on dying anytime soon. In fact, that's also kind of part of this whole thing, living life to its absolute fullest. You know what I'm saying, Shae?
Yes, Dad. Well, congratulations then. This doesn't mean you're gonna come to the city and spend more time here, does it?
No, baby, that's something we need to talk about because it's kind of the opposite. You may not see us for a while, if that's okay.
What? How long? Where are you going?
Well, we're going on a cruise, Shae. Really nice, really long cruise. I mean, really nice. We're going to be pampered beyond belief.
Cruise? Awesome. All you can eat and all Mom can drink.
Exactly. Mom has just had her last sober day.
Wait, does this mean she's retiring too?
Well, she talked to the board about that, kind of explained our opportunity. They agreed to work with her, so she's going to wrap up her last couple projects working remotely. They won't need her on site, and she can keep her benefits and seniority when she does cash her chips in.
Well, that's great. I mean, I'm happy for you guys. If you're happy, I mean, that's what it's all about, right?
That's definitely our thinking, sweetheart. But here's the thing. It's a really long cruise.
You already said that. How long?
Well, baby, 5 years.
Did you say 5 years?
Well, that's the thing, baby. Mom said she wasn't able to really tell you about that part. So it's you and me here. Daddy's big news. But it's a big thing. I know it's a big thing.
And what, you're like leaving tomorrow?
Well, next week, but it's true we won't really get a chance to say goodbye before we depart. Just some virtual hugs and kisses, I guess. Oh, now I've upset you.
Not unexpected. So you're leaving for 5 whole years? That's crazy. Where are you even going for 5 years? Are you just gonna sail loops around the world?
See, that's the thing, darling. You know how we always like looking at the stars.
Dad, I kind of don't have time for this conversation right now.
I know you're busy, but this is it's kind of a priority for your mom and me, honey. And we need to have this conversation now. If you tell us you really, really don't want us to go, then we need to call off a whole bunch of things. But if you can just find a way to actually be okay with this, then we can make sure this happens. We're closing on the house and the townhouse.
Wait,
And,
you're selling the house and the beach house? I love it there.
well, we just won't be using them. And you know that both properties are primarily investments for a day just like this one. But will you be okay with that?
Hold on, Dad. My head is like full of code for my next test, and I can't even. Can I call you back?
Well, baby, it's just, see, Mom and I had a little disagreement on how to handle this, and now we've really left it to the last moment. So, like I was saying, I mean, it's clear that this is a lot to take in, and it's our fault. I mean, I apologize for both of us for really dropping this on you. But you're such a smart girl, Shae. I figured you could kind of quickly see your way through the shock and emotion and give us a quick final word, just a simple thumbs up or thumbs down.
Are you serious? You need me to do this right now?
I know there are a lot of collateral issues to think about, but the actual core concept.
You didn't even tell me where you're going.
Well, we're going to look at the stars. My childhood dream. We booked a premium circuit on Cometary Cruises.
And where do they go?
Space, princess! Me and your mom are going to outer space! Honey, Shae, look, I know it's a lot. It's definitely more than a lot, but it's incredibly safe. And we train with Exodus for the uplift, and it's just, I mean, the most amazing thing. We'll follow the Earth on its orbit, and we never get more than a few million kilometers closer to the sun, which is really nothing in the scale of things. In fact, we spend more time out near Mars.
Mars. You're going to Mars?
Well, it's expensive, and we don't know. It's kind of early in the trip. We might just do a day tour or two. I mean, honey, the ship is huge. A floating city, almost 200,000 people, just an incredibly futuristic paradise. I mean, 5-star meals and top shelf entertainment, 26 decks, viewing platforms. I get to watch all the stars I want forever.
Oh, I've heard of this.
Right? I mean, it's the perfect retirement. Good for the environment, too. Gets us old fogies off the surface so there's room for you youngsters to go do your thing. It's really a dream come true, Shae. And the thing is, we'll dock again in 5 years and, well, you'll be in grad school and we'll be pretty much the same.
Grad school? God, I mean, I just got here.
No, I mean, we'll really be the same. They've got these bio chambers on board to keep us young. It's an integrated part of the premium package. Right now, they can stop our aging in its tracks, but they say they're on track to start actually offering youth treatments in the next few circuits. So maybe by our second or...
Wait, you're already planning on doing this more than once.
Well, I mean, it's heaven, isn't it? I won't ever have to lift a finger again. I'll just command the robots to deliver whatever I want. Anything I can imagine. This is it, Shae. The rest of our lives. And we can't wait. You know how hard we've worked.
Sure, Dad, but here's the thing.
I really, really need you to be okay with this, Shae. I mean, I really need this.
I know you do, Dad, but I remember how I heard about this. It's fake.
What's fake?
The whole cruise ships in space thing. I read an article, or really, I saw a bunch of headlines, and
No, honey, I'm not sure where you heard that, but Cometary Cruises is very much real, and it's something that's getting quite popular among retirees.
yeah, Dad, I know it is, but it's not real. You should read up on it. They're just taking advantage of people like you,
Wait, people
and
like us? You mean professionals with advanced degrees? We aren't the people who get taken advantage of in this economy, doll.
God, you only call me doll when you're mad at me.
I'm not mad at. I'm just asking you. Please take this seriously, okay? This is a thing that is happening, and we need you to be okay with that.
But it isn't happening. That's what I'm saying. It's a giant scam. They're just taking your money and you're not going anywhere.
Oh, doll, baby, listen. Remember Gordon Vilsack, the legal counsel from my office? He came over to the house for my birthday last year. Well, he's up there with his new girlfriend. I just spoke to him this morning. They're having the time of their lives. He said, swimming is amazing. Sex is amazing.
Dad, you!
Oh,
Look, at least do some independent research. Let me send you some articles. There's a whole understanding that this isn't real.
you mean college kids?
I heard this from my professor.
Shae, I know college is a time when you rebel against everything, but this isn't one of your conspiracies. Men did land on the moon, and cruise ships in space exist.
Oh my God, Dad, I know men landed on the moon. I know we have the technology to build giant cruise ships in space, but we just haven't done it. It's cheaper to lie about it.
Lie about it. Then what? Gordon is in on it. He's trying to trick me into his pyramid scheme or whatever.
No, but they say the victims actually believe they're in space.
Mm-hmm.
They put on your space helmet and tell you
Mm-hmm.
you're uplifting, but everything you see is just virtual. Everything you feel and smell and taste, you don't go anywhere at all. They just trick you into thinking you do.
So where is Gordon for the next 5 years then? Answer me that.
They did an expose on it. Underground warehouses. Full of people jacked in. Don't you even pay attention to the free media?
No, Shae, the free media are full of lies. Everybody knows that. I watch the nightly news and read newspapers and stick with sources I trust. See, your generation is just eager to believe anything anybody
My
says.
generation? No, it's the mainstream media that's lying to you. They're saying you get to go on some endless cruise and never grow old, when in fact you'll be in some rat-infested storage facility underground, pissing into a catheter. Then every 5 years they'll land, and we get to go through this whole charade again. You're like joining a cult, Dad.
Oh my God, that is just so wrong. I mean, I appreciate your concern, doll, but we are very involved in this. I mean, we've done research for years and attended a dozen seminars and learned just millions of details. It's a whole new way to live.
Oh my God, listen to yourself. I can't believe you're doing this. My whole life is a joke. Puck says their uncle always says there's no depth denial can't reach.
Look, Shae, I'm sorry. This isn't how I wanted this to go. But here's the thing. We're beyond second guessing Cometary Cruises. I know you hate it when I say this, but this is one of those things you won't understand until you're older. We need this, honey. We put in way too much time on this. Look, when I was your age, I always dreamed of being able to sail among the stars and leave the problems of Earth behind. Then about 20 years ago, it looked like it was becoming possible. I followed it every moment since then, thinking about it every time I flew or sat in a meeting and daydreamed or when I went to sleep at night. This is my dream, Shae. I worked so hard and got my hands dirty again and again just so I could someday get uplifted onto the OSS Orbital Mechanics, Deck 4, Berth 227. I've been following its construction from day one. And I know you don't really care about outer space.
No, Dad, that has nothing to do with it. How much you've worked or dreamed has nothing to do with it. None of that changes the fact that this is a scam. You think it's going to be champagne and lobster every day, but really you'll just be getting a glucose strip and some pretty pictures.
Poor Shae. Can't believe in a better future. You've always been a dark one, doll. But please don't ruin this for me.
Oh my god, you're really doing this? What does Mom say?
Well, if this is your reaction to my news, you really don't want to know. She's even more committed than I am, Shae. Our fight was about you, not about how you take this, but whether she could convince you to come with us.
I'm not coming with you, Dad. I have my whole life to live.
I told her that, and I see now that we can't convince you otherwise. Just let me tell Mom about this talk in my own way. I don't want to make her too sad.
Oh, great. I guess I have to contact a lawyer and see if there's some kind of class action lawsuit or something. Maybe a RICO case to shut this whole scam down.
Don't do that, Shae. Just live your life.
Well, Dad, if you find yourself floating around Venus in a couple of years, and all of a sudden there's a knock on your helmet, do me a favor and open it. It'll be the FBI.
Love you, honey. See you soon.
No, you won't. You'll see me in 5 years. Enjoy your retirement. Just don't look behind the curtain.
Shae hangs up. Trenton finishes packing. End of play.